Alright, what's up viewers? So I just finished the Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League, and I gotta say it was impressive. It was probably one of the best superhero movies I've seen, which I've seen most superhero movies, and I don't know if it was the best, but it's definitely up there. I had to think about it for a while, but I really enjoyed this movie. It's 4 hours long, and the first time I started it, I watched like 45 minutes of it, and then I was like, man, I gotta go to sleep. So I started it again like 2 days later, which was this morning, and I just started from the beginning and watched it all the way through, and it really didn't feel that long to me. It didn't feel like 4 hours. I can say that. So I watched it. I was impressed. I'm just gonna get into a breakdown of it now and just talk about parts of the movies. All right. So some of the highlights of the movie for me were, I mean, Steppenwolf, he was just way better in this one than the first Justice League movie they had. He came in there and he kicked ass in this movie. I'm not even gonna hold you. When he went to the Amazon's place, that scene, the whole Amazon fight was cool. The way the Amazons worked together, they wrapped the motherboard up, I mean the mother box up and shot it with the bow and arrow and all that. It was cool. Like, that shit was lit. I'm not even gonna lie. I really enjoyed the Amazon scene. The queen of the Amazon, she's pretty fire, I ain't gonna lie. None of them are like as good as Diane or Wonder Woman. None of them are like on her level, but they all, when they work together, they're pretty good. But Steppenwolf whoops all of them with his flying minions, and pretty much he gets the first mother box and just go on his way. Like they try their best to stop him, but it's no help. Like, they have no use. It ain't nothing they can do about it. They can't stop this man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, just cut it out. It ain't happening. So next, another highlight, I didn't really care. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really care for Aquaman in this movie. Like, he had some parts where I was like, okay, I see where they going. Like, he's a good character. Like, he had way more moral to him than you thought he would. Like, I thought he was gonna be like a bad guy, kind of like a anti-villain. I mean, like an anti-hero, I guess. But he was more like just act tough, but on the inside, he really cared about people. So that part of him I liked, but I just didn't really care for his character. He didn't really have nothing for me. Like what was cool? Like, what is he? What is his skills? Like, yeah, he's fast underwater, but most of the fights were not underwater. And he's strong, and he got a trident, but I mean, Wonder Woman's strong, and she turning way harder than him. I don't care what y'all say. Wonder Woman was with the shits, like, straight up. So like, Aquaman was probably my least favorite character. So his part, it wasn't really a highlight for me. But the Flash, when he went to save the black chick and they had a little thing, it seemed like, that part was cool. I like the way they make the Flash move. I like how they add the little chill music in with it a lot, and he just doing his thing, like, no big deal when he saved the chick. Later on, they show what he can really do, but that first scene, I was like, okay, I see what you got, Flash. And Cyborg is he seems like he's like almost the main character of the movie in a way. Like, he's, how do I put it? Like, I don't know. They started with his backstory and they went through with it. You know what I'm saying? They showed how he got his powers. They didn't show us how Flash got his powers, but they did show us how Cyborg got his powers. I mean, we understand Aquaman, he's an Atlantean. That's how he got his powers. And Wonder Woman is an Amazonian, so that's how she got hers. But they didn't show us how Flash got his, but they did show us how Cyborg got his. So that makes me think like they kind of was like putting a lot into Cyborg in this movie. And it was good. Like, Cyborg was probably my favorite character. I love the development between him and his dad, because, you know, sometimes when it's like father-son thing, it's kind of hard to express your love to your son, and it's hard for the son to express the love to the father. But, you know, they showed it. They didn't say it a lot, but they showed it with their actions in different scenes throughout the movie. So I really fucked with that part. I fucked with the father and son thing they had going in this movie. And I mentioned Wonder Woman already, but she was a big role in the movie. She was kicking ass and taking names, of course. And she wasn't there when Steppenwolf came to the Amazon and took the mother box. So she didn't get to fight in that scene, but they did give her a highlight where she's like, some guy was robbing a bank, baby. They were doing something. They had guns, you know what I'm saying? She came in there, blocked all the bullets, pieced all the dudes up, threw the bomb in the air, it blew up in the air. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed it more than the one from Justice League. I'll just say that. I haven't seen the Justice League movie in a long time because I wasn't that impressed with it. But as far as I can remember, this scene was better than that one. And then they got Batman or Bruce Wayne, which everybody be trying to hate on Bruce Wayne, but man, Batman put in work in this movie. I don't care what y'all say. Batman is whooping Captain America. I do not care what y'all say. He is better. Just watch the movie. Watch how many people this dude killed. Not people, but watch how many of the bad guys he killed. Like, when he got in this Batmobile, he put in work. This dude was murking the villains. I'm telling y'all, Batman put in work. And let me just say, Flash is trash for getting shot, going that fast. This dude is going so fast that he's like supposed to be breaking all these like speed things that he ain't even supposed to be doing, and somehow you get shot. How do you get shot, bro? What were you doing? You didn't see the blast? Like, just dodge it. Like, what was you doing, bro? That shit was trash. But like I was saying, Batman was putting in work. I like Batman in this movie. He's the one that brought all of them together to create the Justice League. So he's kind of like the Captain America of the Avengers, but this is the Justice League. That's why I said I think he'd whoop Captain America, me personally, because he just got the gadgets, man. He got it all. Like, all Captain America got is a shield. This dude, Batman, was doing all kind of stuff. He had all kinds of equipment. Like, I don't know. Y'all just gotta watch it. He picking up alien guns, shooting the aliens with their own guns, all that stuff. Saving everybody. He was putting in work. I'm telling y'all, Batman was putting in work. But Superman. Oh, Superman. He just so unrelatable to me. Like, I'm not a big fan of Superman. He definitely put in work when he was fighting. That dude is a dog. I thought like Wonder Woman was kind of up there with Superman, but no, she's not. None of them are. It's not even close. Like, he worked all of them at the same time, which he did in the other movie too. But this one, there was like some extra scenes in there that I really liked. And again, Aquaman, just not impressive to me. Got knocked out by the Flash. Didn't even get knocked out by Superman. And Wonder Woman with the headbutts. And then Superman hit her with a flying headbutt like WWE. Off the top ropes. He hit her with a flying headbutt. Messed her up good. That part was cool. Let me think. Some more highlights. Steppenwolf, at the end when they all like, we gotta make this shit happen. We can't let them fuse all the motherboards together. At that part, when Steppenwolf fights everybody, he put in that work again. He be whooping up on all of them. But like I say, Cyborg, man, Cyborg is a dog. I don't know if like people knew this before the movie, but Cyborg can do a lot of crap. Like, anything to do with technology, he linked in. So he's just anything that's got it, and he's kind of linked in with the motherboard too, because that's how he was created. That was part of his backstory. He got in a bad wreck. His mom died, he almost died, and then his dad used the motherboard to create his cyborg body. So that's why he's like linked in with everything, and he's like, really technologically advanced. And he's the one that's got to grab the mother box and split them up. So, Flash fucks around and gets shot, and he messes up everything because he gets shot, and then they're like, oh, we done ran out of time. Cyborg ain't gonna be able to split him in time. And then your boy Darkseid pull up. I'm like, bruh, he would pull up right now, bro. While Superman putting a beat down on Steppenwolf. Superman, he whooped up on Steppenwolf something serious. I gotta talk about how he did it. He came up on him. He came up behind Cyborg with his axe. Steppenwolf be using the axe. And he say, oh, some blah blah, his little speech about to kill Cyborg. And he go to swing it, and Superman catch the axe. And he's like, I'm not impressed. Which is a hard ass line to me, because, he just like, this shit too easy. Then he blow on the axe, turn it into ice, break it, and then Steppenwolf think he finna see him with the hands, which I like how they showed Steppenwolf's hand, because I want to say he had 6 fingers. It looked like he had more than 5 fingers. But anyways, he missed. Superman beat his fucking ass, slam him on the ground, start laser beaming him, zap one of his freaking horns off his head, and then hit him with the punches that you can hear around the world. He gave him the blues. I'm not kidding. He whooped his ass. But Darkseid pull up, so I'm like, oh man, that's gonna turn the tides. And then they pretty much say it's too late. Flash has to use his speed to go back in time, which was lit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was fresh. The Flash is OP. If only he fought more. If only he used his hands more. But he pulled him back in time before Darkseid. Before this shit was all linked together, and then he touches Cyborg, and then Cyborg is able to split them apart with the help of Superman. And then once they split them apart, Darkseid like, ah shit, let me get the hell out of here. Which kind of shocked me, to be honest, because I'm like, what? I thought Darkseid was that nigga. But Darkseid pulled up, seen Superman and said, let's go. But before I talk about them leaving, I gotta mention how Steppenwolf got murked. They didn't take it easy on my guy, he got murked. But anyway, Superman and Cyborg split the mother boxes apart. And then Steppenwolf tries to go over there and steal on Cyborg. And Aquaman stabs him in his back with the trident. And lifts him in the air. Give him something nasty, you feel me? Got him all the way there, holding him up, right? Superman come over that bit. Falco! Nah, he ain't hit him with the Falco punch. He hit him with the USA Smash from goddamn My Hero Academia. He hit him with the Detroit, Delaware Smash! It hit him and punched him all the way like back towards the portal where Darkseid's standing, and then Wonder Woman come, you feel me? Parkour! Off the side of the wall, she had to make it look nice, so she parkour off the side of the wall and slice him right in his head, slice his head off. His head falls through the portal, and then Darkseid step on his shit. I'm like, boy, they gave that nigga the business. He didn't get out of there nice. Let me just say that. He didn't get out of there nice, my guys. Yeah, like I was saying, this movie is impressive. It's one of my favorite movies. Probably, yeah, I'm gonna say best movie of 2021 by far. Maybe 2021 and 2020. Even though it was 4 hours long, because that shit was lit. Alright, let's talk about theme for this movie. Anybody who watched it should be able to tell that one of the themes, or the biggest theme, was like teamwork or camaraderie. Because if you didn't notice, every time Steppenwolf fought them and they weren't fighting as a team or they weren't together, he got what he was trying to get. When he fought the Amazonians, he got the mother box. When he fought the Atlanteans, he got the mother box. But then every time he ran up on them and they were a team, he'd end up having to retreat. So if that ain't enough to prove that that was the theme, they kept mentioning it throughout the movie. Like at one point, Diane and Aquaman were talking and they were like, I can't believe Atlanteans and Amazonians are working together. And then there's another scene where I can't remember who was talking, but they said, I never thought I'd see Earth's defenders all working together. I think it was Martian Manhunter that said it, but I could be wrong. But somebody did say that. They said, I never thought I'd see all of Earth's defenders working together. And Batman was pretty much like, we gotta work together. That's the only way we can do this. And another part where they mentioned it is Steppenwolf, when he was talking to the guy, it's not Darkseid, but it's the other guy that's under Darkseid. He was talking to him and he said, this planet, their defenders are depleted and separated. They don't work together. They're fighting amongst each other, so it's gonna be easy to conquer. But then, when they all started working together and he came back, he was like, yeah, I didn't get that last mother box. They kind of bumping now. Like, this place is, yeah, they got defenders. This is the place that we got whooped up on last time. Or not me, but Darkseid got whooped up on last time. Oh, and I just gotta mention this. Well, I know I'm talking about themes, but I just gotta mention this. When they showed the old war with Zeus and all of them in it, that shit was fire. Zeus put in work. I'm guessing King Triton or whoever from Atlantis put in that work, and then the Amazonian queen. But it was just cool to see Darkseid get his ass kicked. Old dude came through with the axe and hit him on the shoulder, and they had to pull him onto the ship because he had nothing. He had nothing for him. They really whooped up on him. They did him dirty. I hope Earth can do him like that when he come back, if they do have a sequel. But the first big difference would be Steppenwolf was a much better villain in this movie to me. I mean, he still didn't have much to him, but he just seemed like, I don't know, in the other movie it seemed like he just came and just pieced people up, and I'm like, who is this dude? Like, they barely even say anything about him, and then Superman come and wash him. But in this one, he had a few highlights. He had a few times where I was like, yeah, this nigga is kicking ass. Like, I see now why they need Superman. The other one, I was like, do they need Superman? Like, do they? But in this one, yeah, they 100% needed Superman. Because Steppenwolf was hard body. And also, some more big differences. Flash in this one and Cyborg. They just put way more into Cyborg in this one. In the last one, like, he was barely even a character, but in this one, he was like the main character. Him and Batman were like the main characters. So, you know, they just did way more justice to Cyborg, which I really appreciate. Him being black and all, I appreciate them doing that. Like, we needed that. The black people needed that. And as far as Flash, like, they barely even mentioned Flash in the other one, but in this movie, Flash was funny. I didn't like Flash in the other movie much. I just didn't care for him. But in this one, he was funny. He was helpful. He was smart. You know what I'm saying? His costume was straight. I really didn't have no issues with the Flash in this one. There was a few times where I'm like, all right, bro, you can stop with the jokes and do something. But for the most part, he was straight. He saved people. He did his job. Like, he did what he needed to do. I fucked with the Flash in this movie. And Batman, holy crap, Batman was trash in the last Justice League movie. He was like comic relief, which made no sense to me, because I'm like, why would you need the Flash? Why would you need Batman to be comic relief when you got the Flash? Just use Flash for comic relief. But no, they wanted to make Batman funny in the other one, and I hated it. But they made Batman harder this one. I like Ben Affleck as Batman. He did a good job. He represented well, I will say. He didn't have to use no, I am Batman. I am Batman. He didn't have to use no voice like that the whole time or nothing. He just played his role. They had Martian Manhunter in this one. He didn't really do nothing, but they had him. And when he was the black dude, like the commander dude, I don't know who he was, some general guy. When he was that guy, he looked just like the one from the DC show back in the day. Like, I was like, oh, they got a nigga look just like him, boy. Like, he looked just like him. And then he came back at the end. So, you know, if they kind of made it seem like this ain't the end of Zack Snyder's, you know, Justice League or whatever, because, like, they ended off with Martian Manhunter saying he's gonna help, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, is there gonna be more? Even though I don't think Zack Snyder intends on doing more, but maybe he does. But yeah, they had Martian Manhunter, they had the Joker, even though it was just a dream of Batman's. But that scene was epic. Like, they was all working together. I want to say it was Deathstroke, which they had Deathstroke in this one too. But him and the chick, she fine as hell. From Aquaman chick, I'm gonna call her Aqua Woman. She fine as hell, and she was on the team. And then Bruce Wayne, and then the Joker, and Cyborg, and the Flash. But the Flash had like a different suit and shit. But anyways, they was all in like a desert, and they was like hiding from Superman pretty much in his dream. It was like an alternate universe damn near, and they was hiding from Superman. They was like, man, we can't let Superman run up on us. And Joker was talking big shit, and Batman was talking big shit, and then Superman pulled up, and niggas was shook. And I was scared for my boys, because I didn't know what was happening. I was like, why is Superman about to murk everybody? They said something about Lois Lane dying, and next thing you know, Superman about to kill everybody. It kind of reminded me of that Brightburn movie when they showed him in that last scene. But anyways, it ended up just being a dream, so that was cool. But they had the Joker in there and Deathstroke, and they had Lex Luthor. He escaped from prison, which I'm pretty sure that actually happened. Like, he actually escaped from prison. But the dream part with Deathstroke, that was just a dream. So before I get out of here, I gotta just say, after watching this movie, man, I'm gonna have to do a Avengers versus Justice League video, cause Justice League, them boys with the shits. I ain't gonna say who I'm picking yet, and I'm gonna have to think about it a little bit, but let me just say, Superman is that nigga. That's all I'm gonna say. And when I do my Justice League versus Avengers video, I'm probably do it by like next week. You know, I'll match them up, you know, Captain America, Batman, blah, 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 and just see who wins. But I think that'll do it for this video. I missed out on a lot of stuff, but like I said, it's a 4-hour long movie, and I ain't trying to make a 45-minute long video. So I just got in the highlights of the movie that I enjoyed. If there was any parts y'all like more or anything I missed, y'all can leave it in the comments, and please subscribe.